Hi my loves, thank you so much for visiting my channel. Hope that you are having a beautiful and amazing day. If you are new to my channel, my name is Tori. Welcome. If you are returning, thank you so much for all of your continued love and support. You guys, if this is going to be our general daily collective reading. These readings are timeless. Whenever you hear the messages, when you're meant to receive it. You guys, I just feel like there's a major shift. Please be sure to like, comment, subscribe, share, turn on your post notifications. Any info for personal readings or tips and donations, my Amazon wish list, that can all be found in the description box. So I'm really excited to do this reading. You guys, I've been putting out the channel messages and a lot has been happening. You know, it's no secret that we are in spiritual warfare. You know, we just had that second full moon in Aquarius this year, and we've been in this age of Aquarius now for quite some time, where a lot of things are just being revealed. You know, you can totally expect the unexpected. A lot of, you know, hidden truths. Just so much is being exposed, and it's causing a lot of people to make these just radical shifts and changes in their lives. But today I just feel like, you know, there is a shift. I'm sure a lot of you have been doing your cleansing, you know, baths and rituals, or I hope you have. Always try to take advantage of this full moon energy to rid yourself of a lot of old stuff. So what I've decided to do is just pull out a lot of different cards today that I don't usually use. I gave a huge shout out to the people on my channel. I received 10 new tarot decks last week from those of you who have just been gifting me. Thank you so much. I actually made a video giving a thanks to all of my subscribers. You guys, we have over 1 million views, so thank you all so much. But let's hop into the reading. What I'm going to do is use this deck. This is not a deck that I ever use for my channel. I never use this deck for my channel. It's a deck that is near and dear to me. I use it for myself. But I feel like a lot of people, you could use a bit of encouragement. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to pull maybe one of these, and I'm actually going to read the message from the book. And then we're going to hop into the lighthearted stuff. I think that everyone needs a bit of encouragement. So that's why today I'm switching out the decks that I'm using. And let's just try to, you know, get us a new vibe going. It's been a lot of heavy energy, but, you know, we can create the type of atmosphere that we want. So I want to lighten things up. These cards are so heavy, but they are so good. Spirit, what are the messages? Okay, so 2 cards came out. Perfect. The bottom of the deck, the card says home, and it says, may your body be where a harmonious balance of love, strength, light, and pleasure lives. Ooh, I like that. It's time for us all, guys, to just be very balanced, okay? So the 2 cards that actually fell out, though, is card number 7, which says distorted perceptions. It says reality is rarely what we are raised to believe it is. See, I think that this is exactly what's happening. Like I said before, there's a lot of truths. There's a lot. I just saw 333 on the clock. There's a lot of things that are shifting and changing. Okay, a lot of people are finding themselves right now reparenting themselves, doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of healing. The only way really to paint the color back in your life at this time is for you to release a lot of the conditioning, the outdated beliefs, the self-limited beliefs. You know, we're realizing that friends are not really good friends, that family members are not great family. You know, the truth is coming out. So distorted perceptions. That's exactly what I said before. And then the other card that came out here is intention. And it says, lacking personal direction begets confusion, and life is a pawn to someone else's game of chess. And look at how beautiful that is. I think that a lot of you, like I said in the recent reading, a lot of people have been upgraded. Okay, some people are just now waking up, but some people are ascending. They're being upgraded in their gifts and their abilities. Just, you know, the third eye is opening, like you're becoming more aligned. So these messages are not that short, so I'm probably just going to sort of skim through them and get a few of the highlights here, and then we'll hop right into the reading. So for distorted perceptions, it says how we experience the world changes throughout life. Such shifts in perception typically occur when an event, a person, a place, or a new life stage leaves us questioning something integral to what had been our understanding of the world or ourselves. Consequently, our perception and thinking shifts irreversibly and changes how we experience our reality. Let's see, I'm going to go to the next one. It says, a sophisticated shift in consciousness will soon be made available to you. Initially, seeing things different may feel alienating or even like a betrayal or great loss. It may present initial challenges in what to do with and about this new perspective, especially if you had envisioned for your life something dramatic, altered as a result. The maiden assures you that any confusion, grief, or upheaval from releasing distorted perceptions or limiting beliefs will eventually open into amazing opportunities, remarkable growth, and an increase in self-sovereignty. Ooh, see? A lot of people are experiencing a lot of discomfort right now, as the truth is revealed to us about the people in our lives, about our environment, and even who we are as a person. And you're forced to remove the mask and to detach from the past. It can be very uncomfortable, but Spirit is saying that at this point, as you can see the truth, you will begin to attract things that are truthful, or people that are truthful, that are honest, things that are truly in alignment with you. And that's what's, truly important. So here we have intention. So it's very important that you're intentional. It says betrayal, heartbreak, and bewilderment follow the choices we allow others to make for us, that we make for ourselves without clarity, deliberation, and conscious intention toward what we most value. When we prioritize what is of greatest meaning and significance to us with conviction and integrity, we successfully cultivate an internal state of abundant positivity, worthiness, and standards that our external lives eventually mirror back to us. This card signifies a time to clarify your priorities that uncover your core values. Any choices clashing with these priorities, whether conscious or not, are where you give away your power. They are instances where someone or something else is in control, unless you can reframe it to work according to the beautiful vision you have for your life. It says to know and own your value, your values, your plans, and your non-negotiables is essential. It honors the pure source in both yourself and others to consistently act with transparency regarding your objectives. Examine the main aspects of your life, or what you wish were part of the main aspects of your life. Wow. So this is all about figuring out your why. What is your motivation? What is your reason for doing certain things or not doing certain things? Okay. Cross out anything that is misaligned with your intentions. Okay. I think that's great for today's energy. Distorted perceptions and intention. It's time to be intentional about life now that you know the truth about a lot of situations, and through a lot of these betrayals, the heartache, the pain, the trauma of whatever has happened, who you are as a person has come out. You realize that you're much stronger than what you knew yourself to be. And you've also realized too, for many of you, that there was always a hidden path. A lot of things were happening for you and not just to you. It was leading you to, honestly, back to yourself. Yeah, it was leading you back home. Overall energy here, it was leading you back home. It's time for mind, body, spirit, and soul. Yeah, spirit self. It says, be who you are, as you are. And underneath that is confusion, which says growth hurts, heals, and harnesses a way throughout the uncertainty. Metamorphosis, power and strength lie within our surrender to change. And then repair. So there's this deep, deep healing that's coming. A lot of you are about to become fully aware of the reasons why a lot of the spiritual warfare and all of the issues and obstacles that have come up, the reason why they came up in your life. It was all for a reason. So today, because we are all hopefully on the good side of karma. I'm going to use this deck. I purchased this deck a long time ago, and today it just was calling out to me because I don't know, I just am obsessed with the color yellow. And I was like, I want a yellow deck today. I just want something bright and vibrant. So we're going to use this deck. I haven't used this deck before. You guys know, as I always tell you, I don't read these books. I think I will read this though. It's so pretty. Look at that. I flipped right to the Empress. It's all about manifestation. I should read this book. I'm going to read this. But when do I have time? I'm just going to see what I pick up from the cards. Let's just see what is happening. And then at the end, I am going to pull a few oracles. I just really want to be encouraging today. I think a lot of people need that. The thing about this, you know, the times that a lot of people are experiencing right now with all of the shifts and changes that are happening is, it's like you have a good day and then a bad day. It's very, the energy is very up and down. It's a very chaotic type of energy that we've been in lately. You know, one day it seems like everything is all good, and then the next day it's like you're under attack. So you have to be encouraged throughout everything. So let's see what kind of messages we get. Okay. Queen of Cups. Beautiful. Okay. And then here's a Six of Cups underneath that. With this Queen of Cups here, what I'm picking up from this card is a lot of you right now, I feel like, again, there's this lightheartedness that's coming. I think that it's important for you right now to try to step into this carefree energy, really take care of yourself, nurture yourself, take some time out to just enjoy life, figure out what makes you happy. Try not to be so up in arms. Maybe you should go out, spend some time out. This Six of Cups here, when I look at this card, it really just makes me feel like some of you, you know, honestly, I know many people right now are realizing that some of their friends or family are not that great. But a lot of you right now, I feel, are starting to connect with people from the past that perhaps now you are on the same energetic vibration or frequency with them, or you're about to start connecting with the soul family, and these people, they're very much like you. It's going to feel very familiar when you meet some people. Some of you are going to meet new people, and it's almost going to satisfy that feeling of nostalgia because you're going to feel very much at home with them. Okay. Also, some of you definitely could just be reflecting on things from the past. I think that it's important for you to try to remind yourself of the good times and not focus too much on the bad. Yeah, the Ten of Wands just came out. So there's definitely things here that have been burdening, okay, that you've been holding on to for a very long time, but you have the Six of Swords and the Death card here and the Devil. So, you know, honestly, it's the same message. Obviously, it doesn't matter what deck you use. It's the same thing. Your spirit guides, your angels and ancestors, they are saying that this is the death now to some type of toxic situation. Some of you have had this negative energy. You see how large this Devil head, it's like it's been around you and chaining you up for such a long time. And for many of you, you have been the source of light around a lot of people, and yet and still there's been so many people who are just, what I get from this is it's like people who have wanted to hurt you, to harm you, to betray you. They've been so passionate about it. You know, you see this person here surrounded by all of this fire from this devil energy. It's like some people, they were so delighted to hurt you. But again, with this Death card being here, you know, this is like half person, half like, it's like there's obviously a rebirth. There's death and rebirth, even if you look here in this card. And for some of you, I feel with all of the things that have happened, okay, you're moving forward in a new direction with a lot of wisdom, okay? Some of you have an ancient soul, but you recently connected even with ancient souls. I've been saying this a lot in the readings. Yeah, the Eight of Wands, there's been communication, the Tower card. I recently said that on one of the channel messages a few days ago. Some of you are definitely connecting with more of your angels, your guides, your ancestors, those passed on loved ones. They are coming back to let you know that they are here in the, I mean, nobody ever truly just, dies, but everybody has their own understanding of that concept. But the people I feel who have been guarding and protecting you, they are making themselves known. Okay, they are here to remind you that they are still here, and they're watching you, they're protecting you, and they're also letting you know from their side that you are a part of them. That's what I'm getting from here. There's this integration that's happening with the living, and we'll say the dead, the departed. But you're going finally on to peaceful, calmer waters. I feel like a lot of the worst stuff, it has happened. But like I said recently, you are protected, but always be prepared. This Tower card is here. For some of you, there are still things that are going to be shifting and changing. But whatever is shifting, changing, whatever blows up, whatever comes out, whatever is exposed, it's leading you towards this like tunnel vision like energy. The Eight of Wands here is going to allow you to move forward, and you're going to be very intentional about whatever it is that you choose to do. The Hermit card, for some of you, you need to take some time out right now to just focus. Looking at this card, the first thing I'm getting here is for some of you, getting yourself a white candle and doing just some spiritual cleansing. Okay, you don't have to be some type of guru at doing magic or anything like that. Getting yourself a white candle, sitting down, honoring yourself, honoring your spirit guides, your angels, your ancestors, really just putting that energy out in the atmosphere to just say that you're grateful. You're grateful for the spiritual protection. You're grateful for the lessons that have happened. A lot of you also too, just because of the fact that you've dealt with so many of these situations. The Ten of Wands is here with the Six of Cups and this Devil card. Let's not ignore the fact that there's been a lot of issues, a lot of obstacles dealing with toxic situations, people, and patterns from the past that have been a huge burden to you. In order for you to, sometimes in order to speed up in life, you have to slow down. That's what I'm getting from here, from this. Sometimes to really, really gain that momentum and to really get that fire under your butt, again, you have to take some time out to slow down. Some of you, you're needing to rest. You need to retreat. Okay, the Five of Wands, there's been so much conflict and competition and chaos. It's time for you finally to turn your back on a lot of the drama and go into hermit mode. There's also more things that are that you're needing to learn. So going into hermit mode, again, I think that there's a heavy, heavy emphasis right now in the collective, honestly, around people being able to connect with their beloved ancestors, with people being able to connect with their angels and their guides, because that's really the only thing at this point that will actually allow you to overcome a lot of the toxicity, to actually fight these devils. Many of you need protection, okay? And your ancestors, your guides, your angels, they are there to protect you. But instead of carrying all of these burdens and being so stressed out and confused, and like I said, just in this overall chaotic energy, you're needing to come back home to yourself, and you're needing to also just go into hermit mode. That way you can actually have this divine truth and clarity that you need. Some of you are experiencing like an upgrade, okay, or an ascension, and you need to embrace it. Yeah, because it's going to lead you to victory and success with the Six of Wands here. A lot of you are definitely meeting like your soul family as well, friends. I'm seeing even for some of you, there's even like Facebook groups and Patreon pages that you guys are tapping into new information and new groups and new people that are helping you to further your spirituality. It could be certain tarot readers, it's anything though, but you're getting more truth and clarity about people around you and realizing too who you want to be and the type of people that you would like to have around you. And here with this King of Wands, it doesn't matter if you're male or female. I feel that a lot of you are finally getting this, I'm hearing like the gumption. You're becoming more ambitious. You're becoming more assertive. You're looking forward now to making things happen in your life. Some of you too, with the Magician being here as well, it's like something has happened when it comes to you being able to manifest something, and it's giving you now the strength and the courage to do more. I've always heard our brains operate off of confirmation, and for some of you, you're stepping into this time where you're realizing just how powerful you are, and it's giving you even more encouragement to really just push through so that you can really just thrive in life. Okay, some of you are seeing just how when you're intentional about things, you're seeing how, yeah, just how powerful you are. There's certain things that are really happening with you guys, even when it comes to your success. I feel that for some of you, you definitely have been experiencing like some stuck, stagnant energy. But now that this release is happening, the 10 of Wands with the Death card, now that you're finally putting something to rest, everything is falling into place. The Temperance card is here. A lot was all based on divine timing. A lot of things are being balanced out now. A lot of the peace and the harmony is being restored in your life. And then once again here, 3 of Cups. Okay, this is going back to the drawing board. It's collaborating, it's partnership, it's friendship. This is also you just tapping into your creativity. I feel that it's important. I've been saying this as well, for a lot of people to make sure that you're sort of working in silence. Okay, because a lot of people are still trying to figure out who exactly can they trust in their camp, in their circle. And honestly, with all of this shape-shifting like energy happening, I would say go into hermit mode, build, stack, do whatever you're going to do kind of by yourself, because whatever you're doing right now with this 8 of Cups, this is a journey that you're meant to be on alone. And yeah, it may seem a bit cold out there, but I always say sometimes elevation, it requires some separation. So don't be afraid to build and grow and do things on your own at this time. It's all paying off, but this is all part of your journey. The 10 of Swords, I see the 10 of Swords. See, the 10 of Swords is here, the Queen of Wands, the 3 of Swords, and then the Queen of Swords. Some of you have definitely been, when it comes to matters of the heart, doesn't have to necessarily be a romantic relationship, but I am getting specifically right now. Some of you have definitely been betrayed in a major way when it comes to a romantic situation. This has caused you a lot of stress, fear, anxiety. It has caused you to lose a lot of hope and faith in just love and relationships. It has broken your heart, honestly. Okay, the 3 of Swords is here. You have the 10 of Swords, the Queen of Wands, and the Queen of Swords. Okay, the first card that came out was the Queen of Cups. So we have all of these queens out here. So I definitely feel where for some of you, you've been betrayed, you know, where there's been a person here, and this has led to a lot of just sleepless nights, a lot of anxiety. Some of you have had a lot of people projecting bad energy towards you. People have been doing spell work and all kinds of stuff, and it's because a lot of things have been built on lies. There's all of, you know, people are doing so much extra stuff now to try to cover up their lies, to the point that they are projecting a lot of this just bad negative energy out to a lot of innocent people, you know. So now, you know, here is the 2 of Wands and the Star card. It's really time for you to just choose a new direction here. Go towards what brings you the most joy, happiness, the peace, and the harmony. Yes, it is hard, but you cannot allow yourself to be stuck, stagnant, or complacent anymore. You have to move forward. There are things that you must be willing to leave behind in order to become the star and to go towards the star, which is your destiny. A lot of your faith in love and just having abundance and peace in your life, it will be renewed. But I see here where there needs to be a serious time out. Look at this, 10 of Pentacles. Some of you definitely, you know, after a lot of heartbreak, pain, and betrayal with friends, family, and lovers, you are moving towards the 10 of Pentacles. Many of you had to gain a lot of strength. You know, the 7 of Swords is oh, look at that, 7 of Swords and the 5 of Pentacles. I believe I said this in one of my channel messages recently. A lot of people, or I may have said this to someone. Yeah, I think I said this to someone myself. I'm trying to think. I actually think I said this to my life coach. I literally said the big flex is becoming an elder or an ancestor. Like, the way that I look at life now is just like, you know, when you realize that you're the catalyst of change in your family, that, you know, there's a lot that weighs heavily on you. You're tested a lot. You're constantly stabbed in the back. You're constantly the black sheep. You're constantly left out in the cold. You're constantly feeling isolated. You constantly have struggles, right? But all of this is all for the purpose of you becoming the empress. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles and then the High Priestess. I feel like this actually resonates even with myself, because everything that you've gone through, you guys, is so that you can manifest like the beautiful family of your own, the business that you want. You're pregnant right now with all of these different ideas, and you're being stripped down so that you can be in your natural state. But with the High Priestess card being out here with all of this energy, this is very spiritual. This is saying that, again, going back to like the beginning of the reading, you're tapping into a lot of hidden knowledge. You have an understanding about things. This is you going towards your destiny, understanding the truth about a lot of people and situations. But that's so important, because now many of you are going to be that star in your family or in your friend group. And this will resonate differently for everyone. There's so many different things that are coming up. But for some of you, you know, if you've always wanted to have kids, you're finally going to be able to have kids. If you've wanted a successful marriage or relationship, you can finally have it. But I feel that a lot of the things that are happening for many of us right now are things that are going to carry on generation after generation after generation. You know, if you've been in a family where there was a lot of toxicity, you know, like I said with the Devil card here, it's like you're going to be that person that's finally going to break that. Okay. And so you had to go through all of these things to really learn who you are and why you were here, so that you can pretty much like be an elder. You're becoming like your own ancestor. You're becoming a spirit guide. You know, like, have you, if you really go a little bit deeper than just the surface, that's what's happening here. A lot of you have been prepared lifetimes to become this catalyst in your family, to become the person that's going to give birth to all of these new ideas. But it's because you one day, you know, I'm literally seeing like in the Lion King, when, you know, they're outside and, you know, the dad is telling Simba about all of the stars in the sky. Like, one day you will actually be a guide, an ancestor, an elder. It's important now that, going back to even with the spirituality and all and different practices, it's important that you learn how to be tapped in and connected. Because don't you want to share that with your kids and your loved ones, so that they know how to protect themselves? Because if you consider yourself chosen, then those are your children. You know what I'm saying? They will also be chosen. And therefore they will fight many of the same battles, if not bigger and worse battles than what you've already had to fight. So you're being prepared now, you know. Yeah, and then Two of Cups. Oh my God, and the Lover's card is here. See, I knew today the energy was good. There's a lot of shifts and changes here. And the Seven of Wands is here, which is a card saying that, you know, you are protected. Okay? You're prepared and you are protected. That's what I was mentioning before. But the Two of Cups and the Lover's card just came out. Some of you are definitely going towards like a divine partnership. You are about to birth your own family, where there will be legacy, abundance, and so many other great things that are going to be happening for you. This is longevity. It's everything that you've always wanted. It's not something, and a lot of you, be mindful not to lose hope or focus or whatever, because for some of you with this Two of Swords being here, it lets me know that you may still be in this situation right now where you, and then the Page of Wands underneath, you kind of have your hand in so many different things right now, or there's so much happening, or you're so tired of not receiving justice in your life. Here's a Justice card, that you can't seem to see the fact that all of this great stuff is coming. But here's the Ten of Cups. Your justice will be happiness. It will be joy. It will be peace and contentment. Your shifts are coming in. You don't have to worry about it. Your shifts are absolutely coming in. Everything that has happened, it was for a reason. Let's see what the messages are. I have these spirit messages that, y'all, I promise I'm trying to start using like as many decks as I can, because I honestly have a tarot deck addiction. I think I just enjoy looking at them, because I probably have 40 decks that I've never even opened. So I'll be trying to incorporate all of these decks in the daily readings. I really like these cards. You guys, let me know in the comments how you like these cards that I used today. This is the Spirit Messages Daily Guidance. I like these cards. Let's see what spirit messages we have. You have here seek.